that could make our already icy relationship with the country of Pakistan colder than a witch's frozen dessert treats tit.
Two influential human rights groups are out with scathing new reports this morning about U.S. drone strikes overseas. The groups claim more civilians have been killed in Pakistan than the U.S. has acknowledged.
The new prime minister is not going to be very happy about all of this.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pakistan. I didn't know you didn't like your citizens being sky-assassinated on the whims of a foreign superpower. We thought you were cool. I guess it's unfortunate. But a good thing is I guess we can just lay low for a while and then just get back in touch with Pakistan when the wounds aren't so fresh, you know?
Tonight, Pakistan's Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif is at the White House for his first face-to-face meeting with President Obama.
Awkward. Boy, that's the sort of meeting when you really need old Bo in the room, you know what I mean? Just to have something else to talk about. Like, yeah, I know those drone strikes are up. Hey, look, he loves that bone, though. He really loves going for that bone. Oh, look at that. He's licking his own ass. What were we talking about again? The munching again. I'll tell you who Obama wishes he was right now. Secretary of State Kerry. Because when this went down, Kerry had the good luck to be visiting our ally, France. Kerry's timing could not have been better.
The timing could not have been worse. As U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry stepped off the plane in Paris, he was immediately embroiled in an embarrassing controversy between France and the U.S.
Oh, what'd we do, France, to cause a controversy? What, did we drink out of the bidet again? What happened? Did we call sparkling wine champagne again? We know the difference. We just don't give Did we make a mockery of your most cherished athletic event by having an American win it 7 times in a row through a sophisticated blood doping scheme? That last one we did do, actually. Is that what it is?
The National Security Agency spied on millions of French citizens, according to the leading newspaper Le Monde.
Oh, that. Awkward. Good thing our top diplomat's on the case.
At the end of a day of rapid developments, Mr. Kerry offered this explanation.
Kerry said to the French, quote, "Nations be spying, yo!" This ambassador knows what I'm talking about. Actually, that's not really what he said. This is really what he said.
As President Obama said very clearly in a recent speech that he gave at the United Nations General Assembly just a few weeks ago, he said, "We in the United States are currently reviewing the way that we gather intelligence."
By reviewing the way we gather intelligence, we mean from now on, we're going to try and do it secretly. In our defense, though, our monitoring 70 million French conversations wasn't espionage. It's just French phone calls are all so hot. It's like a nationwide sex line. Even French people talking about their mortgage payments, it's all like, "Oh, mon chéri, what can we do? Oh, the 2.5% APR, my loans, they pay for your deposit. Your other bank, you must never tell her." And by the way, all right, we're spying on France. Not like we're spying on our other allies.
In what appears to have been a blunt and embarrassing phone call today, the Chancellor of Germany told President Obama to stop tapping her phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, my impression of how that phone call went. "Hey, how are you, Angela?" "What do you mean? You know how I am." Although it is impressive that we managed to put a tap on the actual Chancellor herself. Who could have gotten close enough to do something like that? I mean, it's like, oh my God! That's what it was! He was planting the bug! Unbelievable. White House. You got some explaining to do, White House.
I can tell you that the president assured the Chancellor that the United States is not monitoring and will not monitor the communications of the Chancellor.
Is not monitoring, will not monitor. I think you're missing a tense there. You got your present progressive there, and you got your simple future, but you're missing your past progressive, aka the we were not. Where's your past progressive tense, Jay Carney? By the way, that joke brought to you by grammar. Grammar. Yeah. Grammar. It's the rules what make your mouth feel dumb. All right, so Pakistan, France, and Germany might have a few tiny reasons to be mad at us. We can come back from this.
In Mexico, many remain angry over reports the NSA hacked into the former Mexican president's email.
The Brazilian president said she was forced to postpone a planned trip to the U.S. following reports the NSA spied on her personal communications.
Complaints from nearly 40 other countries over revelations that the National Security Agency has been spying on their internal communications.
So what are you guys saying? We have a problem? We're somehow addicted to paranoid snooping on everyone and everything around us? How dare you? I am so offended. I bid you good day. But as a parting gift, if I could just leave this right here. It's an innocuous toaster. Don't use it. Just when you're saying things, if you could make toast, we would, rest of the world, meet me at camera 3. So you guys are all upset we're spying on you and drone striking you, and you're really upset. But I just have one question. Have you met us? Meddling in your affairs for our national self-interest is kind of our thing. What part of everything we've done since the Monroe Doctrine don't you get? I mean, bugging your phone's is pretty weak tea for us. Do you know how much cigar shrapnel Castro is still pulling out of his ass? Besides, if it makes you feel any better, our government isn't doing anything to you that they're not doing to us. See? Right there. Boom. Boom. They're spying. Get this. They're spying on our studio, and I'm literally saying that into a camera that is going to broadcast. It seems kind of redundant. I don't even know. Okay, I didn't even know about that one. Did not know about that one. So look, world, you want an apology? Fine. We're sorry that you forgot that we are kind of dicks. But you know what? All nations act in their own self-interest. Don't act like your don't stink. It does. And we know because we have a super secret program that goes through your But, by the way, Germany might want to ease up on the everything you eat and drink. France, you don't like our hubris now? You sure liked it when we were handing off the Vietnam War to us. Hey, can you guys hold this war for us for just a little bit? We just got something to do over in Algeria. And Pakistan! We know that some of those drone strikes were at your request. And by the way, when were you going to tell us that bin Laden was crashing on your couch? And you, Germany! Yeah, you. Do I really have to justify myself to a country that invaded Poland because they thought Poland was looking at them funny? So get over it. Or better yet, turn that frown upside down. Don't think of us as an overly aggressive, paranoid superpower. Think of us as what anyone's looking for in a partner. A good listener. A great listener. The best listener in the history of the world. So before you say thank you, I would only ask one thing. Can you say it a little closer to that toaster? We'll be right back.